Am I really that much to handle? Breaking these niggas down like a camel. You don't really know you are.
What's up, guys? It's your girl Brittany, and I'm back with another video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share, all that. And y'all, yesterday I uploaded a video with the least entertaining girls from Baddies, and that was my list. And now we're going to talk about the most entertaining girls from Baddies, because even though we had a lot of boring ones, we had a lot of girls on Baddies that I feel like they came on there and they kind of, you know, did a little thing for the cameras or whatever. So yeah, these are who I think are the most entertaining girls from the Baddies franchise from each season. So yeah, let's get into it. Starting off with the first season, Baddies ATL, like, unfortunately, the most entertaining person on there was Sydney Star and Judy. I feel like their storyline was the most entertaining, and that just, and no lie, I low-key hated that storyline, but seeing them go back and forth was low-key kind of funny. It's like their hate for each other, it didn't make sense, just because of the fact that Sydney said that she didn't like Judy because Judy was the person that blocked her from being on Bad Girls Club. But it's like, who the hell is Judy? If Oxygen wanted you on the show, Oxygen would have put you on the show. Yeah, Judy was like one of their big stars, but who the hell is Judy to tell somebody not to put you on the network? Like, what? And even them going back and forth, it was just like, the beef was just so unserious. But the fact that Sydney and Judy have so much personality, it kind of made it somewhat entertaining. So it's like, yeah, Sydney and Judy, they were most entertaining on their season. Someone who was a little funny on that season though was Tanisha though. Tanisha overall is entertaining. She's extra, she's funny. So when she got on Baddies ATL, I was just like, okay, like, I really wish, well, because of the direction that Baddies went into, I know why she's not into it, but if Baddies would've, you know, not got as ratchet, I would've loved to see Tanisha, you know, stay side by side by Natalie, and they host and mediate the house together. Like, I feel like Tanisha would have gotten way more respect as the host than Natalie does, cause and I'ma just leave it right there. Then we go to Baddies South, and of course the most entertaining person on that season was Krishan. Like, Krishan mopping Persuasion in the sink is honestly the thing that low-key put Baddies on, so hence making Krishan the most entertaining person on that season. And Krishan was able to carry her entertainment throughout the whole season. Like, she just didn't stick with her she didn't try to hold on to that little I fought Persuasion in the sink storyline. Like, nah, Krishan, she was doing her little thing in the house. She was entertaining me. I will say though, someone who was also entertaining to me on that season was Rolly. That was my introduction to Rolly. I really didn't watch Zeus before Jocelyn's Cabaret and Baddies, so I wasn't really sure of, you know, the friendship that her and Slim had, and watched their little show. Slim wasn't really that entertaining, and like, I found her low-key kind of like, but Rolly on the other hand, I found her entertaining on Baddies South. I was just like, okay, this girl kind of funny. Her confessionals are funny. And then I always thought Rolly was pretty, like, no lie, you know, even though she was heavier, like, I thought she was always pretty. Like, it low-key shocked me when she got surgery. I was just like, oh, okay, like, this what you thought that you needed to look better, but whatever. On Baddies South, like, I thought she was hella funny. She was entertaining. I think that's the season that she beat Natalie up, and it was just like, nah, I feel like she did her thing. That season though is when I was introduced to Scotty as well. Well, I think everybody was introduced to Scotty by that season, and that was the season that low-key pissed me off, because I think that was the season where Krishan had did some BS to Natalie, and Natalie took her frustration out on Scotty. And it's just like, when it came down to that season, it was just like, I was just like, bro, when is Scotty, like, is this why Natalie brought this girl on the show to, like, low-key embarrass her? Like, Scotty wasn't entertaining to me that season. Oh, Jayla was on that season too, and it was just like, she was okay. I wouldn't say most entertaining, but, you know, she was okay. So most entertaining for Baddies South, I will definitely have to say Rolly and Krishan for sure. Then we go to Baddies West, and for Baddies West, I had to say Stunner Girl. Honestly, I feel like all the storylines in that house revolved around Stunner Girl. Like, the only thing that didn't revolve around Stunner Girl is when Krishan hit low, and then that was it. And oh, when Scotty and Razor had their little thing, that was it. But that wasn't something that was dragged on that much. It seemed like they kind of settled it and whatnot. Like, shoot, Stunner Girl carried the whole Baddies West. It's like, if they would have taken her out of that season, I don't know what the heck these girls would have talked about and what they would have done. Like, I will throw Tommy in there too. Tommy, she had me, I liked Tommy on that season too. But it's like, everybody just had issues with Stunner Girl. It was like, she was the main thing in here. That's when Biggie first came, and you know, her and Biggie were going back and forth. And then you had Tommy that was going at it with her. You had Rolly that was getting at it. Rolly, I will say, Rolly is funny. She cracked me up on that season too. Well, I say most entertaining, but Stunner Girl and Tommy, I feel like that was their season. They were the most entertaining on that season. And then we get to Baddies East. And when I say this, I don't want to, but I'm going to have to say T. And I'm also going to have to say Suki. And even though Suki was coming in and out, I feel like when she was out, I was kind of like, dang, when is Suki coming back? And when she was in, I enjoyed watching her on the thing. Like, she was real. She wasn't scary. And then, well, I did want to see her friendship with Sapphire, but it honestly backfired on this. So, oopsies. But then T, on the other hand, I thought she was very funny, even though, no lie, T couldn't fight. And I hated that she was always running her mouth, because it's like, girl, you know you can't fight. But at least she did it when needed, and did she embarrass herself every time? Most definitely. But I found her very entertaining. She was hella funny. It's like everybody else on Baddies East, I'm trying to think. You know, you had a lot of people that went home, and, you know, Taseki had her big fight, and it's like, hey, yeah, I was gonna say, the most entertaining people to me that season were T and Suki, no lie. And then we get to Baddies Caribbean, and the most entertaining person on Baddies Caribbean was definitely DTB. I was going to say Meatball too, but Meatball was just got way too hella annoying, you know. It was annoying to the point where it wasn't entertaining, because she was just whining. Like, if she were annoying entertaining wise, it would just be like, okay, I can watch her. But it's like, looking at her on social media, it's like, when she brought it on camera, I was just like, okay, I don't think this is that tolerable. Like, it was funny on 5-second clips, but now that I'm watching it on my TV for 45 minutes every week, it was kind of a lot. Like, Shorty was just crying. Like, it seemed like she didn't bring, like, her funny side. Like, and then she had the whole thing with Tinkerbell, and it was just like, that storyline, it was a lot going on. It wasn't entertaining. Diamond, I feel like she was the most entertaining. Tink, she just tried too hard to be entertaining to the point where it wasn't entertaining to me. It's like, you could tell she was trying, and it was just like, girl, just let it come out, girl. Like, you don't got to try too hard for us. Like, that's why we don't like you. Oh my gosh, y'all want to know the storyline I hated the most from Baddies Caribbean though? Was the whole Anna Mariah Lynn mom thing. Like, I hated that storyline so badly that it was freaking redonkulous. Like, and then even when they fought over it was just like, this was supposed to be our entertainment. Like, no lie, they could have kept that. Mariah Lynn on Baddies, it just low-key didn't give to me. She ain't scary, I'll say that, but it just wasn't giving entertaining. Anna, I liked Anna on East, and I liked her on her other seasons, but it's like Caribbean with the mom storyline, it just didn't give. Like, I just hated it so much. Then, yo, now that I'm thinking about it, yeah, what was entertaining on Caribbean? Like, what the hell did they do? Because why am I just thinking of Diamond the Body as my only entertainment on that season? Like, what else happened on that season? And then we go to Baddies Midwest, and of course, unfortunately, the most entertaining person on that season was Summer. I didn't entertaining type of way for me. It's like she got on my nerves, but it was just like, I know if she would have left the show, then it kind of would have been like, damn, like we need Summer back because everybody else just boring as hell. Everybody else personality dry. Like she just had the most personality in the house. So it was just like, yeah, someone else who was entertaining on that season, I'll say Big Lex too, you know, but I like them as a couple. Like I like the trio as a trio, if y'all know what I mean. Like them individually is low-key kind of sus, but their friendship together is low-key cute. Like I like it. But overall, Summer was the most entertaining person on Baddies, but I'm guessing since they come as a trio, I guess we can say them, but it only has to be them as a trio. So yeah. Oh, but let me just talk about the OGs for a second, because I feel like when it came down to certain seasons, like I said, Rolly overall on Baddies, I feel like I really do wish all the OGs would take a break and we just completely get new people. But I guess since they're not going to leave Rolly on Baddies, I feel like she's good for Baddies. No lie, you know, she plays a good role. She has a big personality. She's not scary. I just want her to stop riding Natalie's dick. It's annoying. Scotty, I feel like, you know, she's okay. She's good for Baddies. I liked her in Midwest. She was okay in South. And, you know, West, I liked her in that as well. It's just like, I like the fact that I'm seeing that she's slowly winging her way off of sucking Natalie's sting thing. Like, I love that for her, that she's being her own person and standing up for herself. So, Scotty, keep up the good work. Jayla, I'm happy that she's off of Baddies. You know, she did her thing on South, you know, came back for Caribbean, did it, you know, and it's like, I feel like she has what she needs from Baddies. It seemed like her personality was kind of going down anyways, and it's just like, girl, don't force yourself to be there. So it's like, I'm glad Jayla's leaving, girl. Try new things. Biggie, I feel like she's kind of started off strong, but it's kind of, it's just kind of going down for me. Like, and I feel like she has enough of a fan base to do her own thing. Like, girl, don't be on the show or people are going to be yelling at you for you not doing what they want you to do, because you're getting mad about that, and they're going to keep yelling at you for you not doing what they want you to do, if you get what I mean, Biggie. Like, if you gonna stay there and put yourself through that BS, then cool, but it's like, no lie, I'm tired of seeing it. I don't want to see it. Taseki, oh my gosh, I'm so glad Taseki is going. Like, she wasn't that entertaining anymore, and it's like she did her thing on East, but then it's like after that, it's like she waited till the reunion to do her thing everywhere else. So it's just like, girl, at this point it's just giving special guests. Like, just do that. Anna, no lie, I like Anna. I like seeing her on the show. She's young, she's cute, she's a firecracker, and I feel like that's what the show should be for. Like, young crash out people that want to do stupid shit. Well, honestly, that's what I feel like reality TV should be for. I know it sounds wrong, but it's like, I hate when I see older people on reality TV. It's like, I feel like people like Anna are perfect for it. They're young, they're naive, and they're willing to do BS, and that's exactly what she does. Because what is she doing every day? On live talking crap about it. On the internet talking live and internet's the same thing. But y'all get what I mean. Like, Anna, she made this whole thing low-key her whole personality now. Like, that she's loud, she's fun, she's a baddie, she don't take no crap. So it's just like, right now, let's just keep letting her ride that wave until it dies out. But I really just don't feel like she's outgrown Baddies yet. I heard recently, well, I saw that yesterday, that she got fired or whatever, but it's just like, the girl gonna be back. That's where she making her money, and like I said, she young and she wild. She's not gonna turn all this money down just because she has an issue with Natalie. And then Natalie need her ass for views because of what Anna represents. So it's like, they not gonna let her go, honestly. And last but not least, Natalie. I've been seeing this argument, should Natalie not get touched? Like, oh, y'all be touching y'all boss and woo, 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 woo. But it's just like, honestly, I really feel like if Natalie wants respect, she's gonna have to give it. And if Natalie wants the respect as an EP, she's going to have to act like it. She doesn't need to be switching names, switching rooms, being messy. Like, girl, these girls are going to have their own drama without you. You don't need to start no crap. Just be there to witness and mediate it, and that's it. Don't be friends with the girls. Well, you can be cordial with the girls, but don't let it be known that I am not none of y'all's friends. It's like Natalie, she's messing up because the girls don't respect her because she's being friends with them and she's throwing rocks and hiding her hand. Hence is why she's getting touched. If she fixed those two things, then she can stop getting touched. But I feel right now, I'm not on the wave with people where they're just like, oh, Natalie needs respect. Like, no, she's not giving them respect. She's not doing anything for them to not want to touch her. If she stops doing things for them to not want to touch her, then I'm gonna be like, maybe they should stop putting their hands on her. Like, they doing too much. But nah, Natalie's doing too much, so they deserve to do too much with her. Because it's like, girl, who the hell are you? Like, okay, yeah, you are boss, but why does that mean you can spit on me and I gotta go, I gotta take it? Like, girl, no, like, girl, this isn't corporate, like, this is baddies. But yeah, y'all, moral of the story, I feel like the most entertaining people from Baddies are Sydney, Star, and Judy from Baddies ATL, Krishan from Baddies South, Stunner Girl and Tommy, Baddies West, T and Suki, Baddies East, DTB Caribbean, and Summer, Baddies Midwest. And I feel like all the OGs, no lie, they should retire. Like I said, Rolly's good for it when she stopped sucking Natalie. Scotty's good for it because she stopped sucking Natalie. But I'm glad Jayla's moved on. I'm glad that Taseki's moved on. I wish Biggie would move on. And I'm not mad that Anna's not. And I'm not mad that Anna is still on here. So Anna, Scotty, and Rolly is like, if they want to continue doing it, cool. I feel like they're good for all the other OGs. Yeah, I feel like they've outgrown it. It's time to do something new. And then Natalie, if she stopped BSing, maybe people will respect her and she can, stop getting snuck at the reunion stages. But that depends on her. But yeah, y'all let me know who y'all think are the most entertaining people from Baddies entertaining. Okay, I don't want to see nobody boring in these comments, okay, because I'm gonna be pissed. So entertaining people from Baddies, and then when y'all let me know that, then tomorrow we can talk about Baddies Part 2 reunion. So until the meantime, just make sure that y'all like, comment, subscribe, share, all that.